Our deen, our religion began with what? Iqra, recite. Our deen came with Rabbi zidni ilma, oh my Lord, increase me in knowledge. It's in our Quran 1400 years ago. Our Prophet ﷺ said, whomever practices medicine without being known to be skillful in medicine, then he is liable here in court and there in the hereafter, meaning medicine is not a game. Go and study it, become known for it, become skilled in it, then practice it. Our Prophet ﷺ, he said, Allah did not send down a disease except that He sent down for it a cure. Whoever knows it, and whoever doesn't, doesn't. Meaning go look for it. So the likes of this is what spearheaded Islamic civilization, where their religion and their worldly life, they went hand in hand. And that's why you have, for example, in the 10th century, Avicenna, Ibn Sina, who, as William Osler says, the Qanun, the canon of Ibn Sina, was the medical library in Europe for longer than any other book in history. In the 9th century, you have Al-Khwarizmi, the father of algebra. The Columbia History of the World says that modern trigonometry, algebra, and geometry are, in considerable measure, Arab creations. They mean Muslim creations. The 10th century, Al-Hazan. You may not know there's a crater on the moon that they call Al-Hazan. It was named after Al-Hazan, meaning Al-Hassan ibn al-Haytham, who died in 965, Common Era. Why was it named after him? Because of his contributions to optics and his discussions on luminosity. And he vanguarded, he started the discussions on the experimental method. 300 years later, 1295, Roger Bacon, who we learn in school as kids, is the father of the scientific method. He would quote and depend on and adore the writings of Al-Hassan ibn al-Haytham to be the father of the scientific method. The House of Wisdom, Baytul Hikmah in Baghdad, centuries ago, that was the world's largest repository of books. No one valued books the way we did. And that's why even when the Mongols attacked the Muslims and they took over, they said, what is this? They burned down the library and they took the books and threw them in the Euphrates River to such a degree that you could not drink from the river for days because of how much ink contaminated the river. That's how many books were there. There were more books in a street of Baghdad than there existed in cities in Europe.